On today's Motorcycle Therapy, Jeremy Kroeker, that's me, gets a flat tire in Peru. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you want to support me, check out my first book, Motorcycle Therapy. It's a book, it's an ebook, it's even an audiobook. But enough about that. Today's story starts in Chaco, Peru. Yeah, my eye's a little bit swollen. That's because I got the worst sting I've ever had in my life the other day. And then yesterday we had a bit of a day. My bike didn't start in the morning, so we took it downtown and I filled it up the battery with...
Alright, well, it was a long day. It started in Chaco, and it started with a dead battery. And a push start down a hill. And then?
Well, we topped the battery up with water and that solved the problem, so it wasn't actually a problem, it was just me doing bad maintenance. We left, we turned inland towards the mountains. Cordillera Blanca is where we were heading, and then we had some dirt road, which was amazing.
It was rough and dirty.
Rough and dirty. And then,
Alright, Jeremy, what's going on?
Well, I've got a flat tire. We just turned off of the Pan American Highway, and we're heading inland towards the mountains, the Cordillera Blanca.
Cordillera Blanca.
Cordillera Blanca. And I was racing to catch up with Elle after I'd stopped to make an adjustment, and I got a flat tire again on my rear tire. This is 4 flat tires now. We're not in survival mode yet, but we could be.
There's not much shade around here, is there?
Not much shade. And because we had the delay earlier in the day, we were already losing daylight, and we fixed it as best we could.
At the side of the road, with nothing but our own tools and brains.
We got the tube out, which was shredded.
More than one hole, a couple places.
And then we fought for an embarrassingly long amount of time
to get the new tube inside that damn tire.
I'm not an expert at tire replacement, tube replacement, so we fought with it longer than we ought to have probably. Sun going down, pretty remote location, and then we hit the road, got on to a rough road.
Which was parallel to a river, which was parallel to another road. It was paved and smooth and beautiful, and we could look over and see all the people flying by on that road, but no way to get to that road. There
was no bridge, and this is where our navigation tools took us, actually. I know the road doesn't look that rough in the video, but it wasn't difficult, just slow. And we were motoring along just looking for a place to put our tent. We didn't have any food with us, but at least we could take water from the river and run it through a filter if we had to. And then finally, we did find a bridge across to the other side of the fast road. And as you can see here, our shadows at this point are getting kind of long. And it was a race. We were racing the sun to find some place to shelter for the night. We finally found this little town as the sun was going down, and fortunately it had a little place where we could grab some food. We ended up in this town. I don't even know the name of it. It is a little dirt community surrounded by more dirt. There is a river, but the river is dammed up with garbage. Not dammed up, but it's...
There's garbage everywhere.
We stayed at a police station overnight.
I went to the police and said, hey, we are stuck, we can't go where we need to, I think we should camp here. And he said, yeah, come on over here underneath the roof, that'll be good. And I said, great. And it was already getting dark, which was nice because we didn't see how much garbage and crap there was before we camped. We
kicked a little bit of cat waste off of our tent site before we put it up, and then that was about it. Now we're going to hit the road. Earliest start ever.
I didn't punch him in the face, he got stung by a bee in the helmet.
Thank you very much. Hold on tight.